Salutations, trainers. It is I, your faithful museum curator, Dr. Hephaestus Hope, and I come bearing a challenge for you all. Back in my home region of Venigo, trainers would wait all year for their town mayor to announce this event and to be presented with a list of Pokemon to find in the wild, capture, and return to town in order to take part in a tournament. It's been a little while since I've moved to this region, and I find myself missing some of my old fun creature comforts. So welcome to the first Scavenger Safari. The rules are simple. Every few days I will have presented you with a description of a Pokemon. Find and catch a Pokemon that matches this description and keep hold of it. Train it a little. Prepare it for a singles tournament using Smogon rules. You may not present a legendary nor a pseudo-legendary, nor will we be allowing fight gimmicks in the tournament brackets, such as Gigantamax Pokemon, Terastallized Pokemon, Z moves, nor Mega Evolutions. But Dr. Hope, you might call out, that description could be any number of Pokemon. Why yes, that's the fun part. Much like any good scavenger hunt, inventive interpretations of the scavenger list are not only recommended, but may win you an award. Once we have a full list of 6 Pokemon to catch, a full tournament team, you might say, you have until February the 13th at midnight GMT to submit to me via Poker Discord messaging system so that I can build the tournament brackets with your username. If we have an uneven number of players, either myself or a mystery challenger will battle you rather than being given a pass to the next bracket. There will be prizes awarded for tournament winner, decided by victory in the brackets, and most inventive team, decided by a panel of judges from the luminary members of town. For those unaware of the way that Smogon rules work, here is a simple summary of the important clauses we'll be keeping an eye out for. The sleep clause. If a player has already put an opposing Pokemon to sleep using a sleep-inducing move, and that Pokemon is still sleeping due to that sleep-inducing move, the player cannot put another opposing Pokemon to sleep using a sleep-inducing move. The species clause. A player cannot have 2 of the same species of Pokemon on their team, based on the national Pokédex number. For example, a player cannot have 2 Coughing in his or her team. The evasion clause. Players cannot use double team or minimise in any of their Pokemon's movesets. The relay clause. Players cannot use baton pass in any of their Pokemon's movesets. The endless battle clause. Players cannot intentionally prevent an opponent from being able to end the game without forfeiting. The disconnection clause. In the instance where a player is disconnected from the server during battle, the battle will be restarted a single time. The replacement battle can be rescheduled if there is a reoccurring issue causing the disconnect. If there is any suspicion that a disconnect was carried out deliberately to take advantage of this rule in any way, we reserve the right to pass a win to the player who did not disconnect. The sportsmanship clause. If a player displays exceedingly poor sportsmanship before, during, or after a tournament battle, they may be disqualified and their next opponent given a pass. The player agreements clause. Player agreements, such as not to use specific types of Pokemon or certain moves during battle, are not recognised in any way by the curator. All games must be played in the Scavenger Safari style as stated here and above, and we will not consider any arguments about an agreement not being adhered to outside of the base rules presented in this presentation. The server clause. All tournament battles should be played on the Celestica server with the observation of the curator. Likewise, any game played before the round is officially posted does not count. There are no exceptions to this rule. The ghastly ghosting clause. Ghosting is defined as giving any piece of advice to someone playing a game. Any form of direct advice is considered ghosting. A player should be able to make their own decisions based on what they observe by themselves. Asking for suggestions or affirmation adds an unfair dynamic and greatly reduces the chances of making mistakes. So, with that being said, I am happy to introduce to you the 6 Pokemon which you will find, capture, and then use to take part in the tournament. Pokemon number 1. This fuzzy Pokemon will surprise you with its aggression. Pokemon number 2. Gently gliding with easy grace, this Pokemon's power will blow you away. Pokemon 3. This Pokemon's intellect is great, but it hides its light under a bushel. Pokemon number 4. You have to watch out in case this Pokemon's dizzying highs bring you terrifyingly low. Pokemon number 5. When this Pokemon starts to dance, everybody better get down. And finally, Pokemon number 6. This foul-seeming Pokemon is actually sickly sweet once you get past its awful exterior. Now, there's no time to waste, trainers. Get up, get out, and if you've not already caught every member of your team, get about it. It's time for the Scavenger Safari. Toodle pip.